Greetings, lads and lasses, dragon sworn, and white cloaks. We are here for another wonderful audition tape reading by yours truly. Now, I'm sorry to say, no Avienda this time, but as you can see on the screen right now, it's about a character that I have long awaited to know if he is actually even going to show up in the show. But we got Gawyn here. Gawyn, I'm sorry. I always say Gawyn, it's Gawyn. And part of the lines allude to him having a brother, so I'm assuming Galad is going to be in it as well, which, good. But, wow, this dialogue. Wow. So, eventually this is going to come up in a live stream, I guarantee it. I got to get the lads together and dissect this, because you got people like Dane and Child Dome on over at the questioners that have an umpteenth more knowledge about things when it comes to some of these things, and they can bring stuff out of their brain so much faster than me. I would love to know what some of you guys think. Please comment after I've read this. I am going to try and get into character again and give you some character readings on this as well. Maybe I can get Corey's take over at Salty Texas Sea too at some point, but I haven't really talked to him about any of these audition tapes. It'd be fun to see what he's got to say, but he is a busy man. But hey, I'm over 900 subs. Thanks, guys. That's freaking awesome. So let's keep on going. Let's now without any further ado. I know I rambled a little bit. Let's take a look at this audition tape now. There is a question mark here. I'm not going to dwell on it too much, but I think at the end, and there are lines in here that allude to that it's Gawyn is talking to one of Alana's warders, okay, and we think it's Ivron. Okay, so we will continue on that assumption because I think it's a safe one. I think it's a stupid one, but whatever. We're gonna read it. All right. So blah blah blah. Avienda. Yeah. Okay. Scene 1. So we know this is Gawyn. Okay. Scene 1. Okay. Getting into character. All right. We got what we think question mark Ivron. No, I'm sorry. I told Alana, nobody younger than me. I'm Gawyn Trakand. The Queen's son? I should know that. No, never mind. I brought you breakfast. Are these raw? All food is until you cook it. And one for me, if you would. What did he bring him raw? Never mind, sorry. So, you brought me breakfast, which I'm cooking for you. Happy to take over the stove, but your stomach won't be. Palace cook tried to give me lessons once, but we ended up changing the subject matter. Jesus Christ. I assume there's something else I could do for you this morning. The last time I shot a bow, I put an arrow through our mistress at arms. Oh boy, here we go already. Mistress at arms. So okay. Gonna slow down. We got to stop this because Miss Silverbow is important because there's not a lot of her. But we'll okay, moving on. Not everyone's a soldier, even though you're the first prince of the sword. I don't know who you are. Well, happily, I'm an excellent swordsman. I came here to be a warder. I'd like to help. I'd like your help. I know what people see when they look at me. Rich, beautiful, useless idiot. Because that sounds like all the things that describe Gawyn in the books. Because Gawyn is the beautiful one. Okay, sorry. Are you? I've killed men before. Brigands who tried to kidnap my sister and me. I was 12. Now I'm 13. Wait, sorry, I added that. Where were your guards? They were our guards. Plan was to ransom my sister as the heir to the throne. I was disposable, so I fell to my knees, cried, begged, snatched a dagger from one of the belts. Should have expected a little more deceit and murder. After all, I am a Damodred. Oh no. Damodred? As in Moraine Damodred? The aunt who ruined my life. But that's a story for another day. Maybe I'll bring you dinner to cook us later. Holy frickin' Christ. What? Like, so this whole part, like this, oh my God. So I don't know who this person is. Like, he's the first Prince of the Sword, right? He's basically, Elaine's best friend, pretty much, until she meets, goes to the tower course. I'm not going to go into any more than that. It's trying to spoil the book at all. But this is and then just the dialogue here is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. He is now going, from what it looks like, he's just begging for water trading. Like, you don't think that the future prince of Andor, the kingdom of Andor, wouldn't get some training? I mean, they're sent there to get training because they want them to, be warders for their, queens, which would be Elaine. No, we don't get that at all. No. And then this whole bullshit. So now we've connected. Now we're making connections that shouldn't be connected. So now we're now making Gawyn connected to Moraine. So now we're drumming up some. Does anybody have any illusions that they're trying to follow the books at all? Because now we have Gawyn connected to Moraine, right? So, which, even if they have the same last name, there's no connection made in the book, okay? And maybe they are related in the book. I can't remember off the top of my head. I know Moraine, but nobody knows Moraine is Moraine Damodred. She is Moraine Sedai. That's it. That's it. Ivron, I doubt, would know her last name. She's Moraine Sedai. That's it. Her family name doesn't mean Dick in the Tower. She is a sister of the White Tower. That's it. So, and then all this drummed up drama about the aunt who ruined my life. So now we're going to get some more BS. See, this is now, what this is now a way for them, again, if this is in the show, which I'm beginning to think these are going to be. The Avienda one is bad enough that it could be. This one is, I think these are actual going to be dialogue in the show, both of them. And it's just a way to get Moraine more screen time. So they're using Gawyn and this BS backstory that they're gonna conjure up about how Moraine ruined Gawyn's life, and then Moraine and Gawyn are gonna have some weird drama thing or something. I don't know, but it's just another way to get Moraine more screen time. Okay, and I'm sure I'm missing a lot on this. This is why I'm going to probably do another stream and go over it like we did the Avienda one. But wow, that first scene is really bad. Now, I did pre-read these just because, I had to, man, it got my blood boiling because, this reminds me a lot of the Gawyn in the book. Doesn't it remind you of Gawyn in the book? Now, I know I'm going to get a little flack for this. I know a lot of people don't like Gawyn, and that's fine. Maybe you think this will be an improvement on Gawyn, and that's fine too. You tell me. But I don't think we need this at all. I think Gawyn should just be Gawyn, and he could be, if you think he's annoying, he can be his annoying self from the book, and he can be the first Prince of the Sword, and be looking out for Moraine, or not Moraine, I'm sorry, now I'm all messed up, looking out for Elaine, and pretty much his life is to make sure that Elaine is protected, and then it goes from there, right? I don't know. How bad do you think this first scene is? Let me know. So now we're going to go into scene 2. I'm gonna have to get back into character here. This one is worse, far worse. I think that's happened in both of these. They know how to finish up here at in Wheel of Time on Prime. The second scene is always the worst scene, isn't it? Okay, so here we go. We're gonna go. We're gonna get back into character. Gawyn, you're gonna set this place on fire. No, but light trust. I'm not going to let those Trollocs get their hands on any of this. Do Trollocs drink? Not concerned about your what the hell? Why did? Oh my god! Like they're not. Are they even talking to each other? Is this dialogue them talking to each other? Or are they just like talking at the wall and thinking thoughts? Not concerned about your brother? Like they're not even talking. They're not even interacting with each other's sentences. Now, I mean, now he is, but the first three, it's like, what the fuck? Excuse me, I'm sorry. If he gave a toss about me, he'd be here, wouldn't he? Oh, wait, I messed up my voices. If he didn't give a toss about me, he'd be here, wouldn't he? Wouldn't he? He'd know you're here in an empty bar in the middle of the morning as the city's preparing to be sacked. So apparently Tarvalon is about to be sacked, or Camelin, or wherever the hell they are. Oh, man. This can't be real. All right, we'll keep going. Keep going. You've heard the story of Ishmael, right? They keep saying the last dragon. It's gonna drive me crazy. Just say the dragon's best friend, okay? Not that it's ever, not that it's even true. Not that it's even true. Ah, my brain. The last dragon's best friend? Everyone knows that story. Well, I don't, because it's made up and bullshit. My mom always used to tell it to me, over and over and over again, and over again, ever since I was tiny. She talks about the other Forsaken sometimes that don't exist in this story because, well, none of them exist because we don't know what to do with them and we have no idea. Okay, sorry. But Ishmael, that was the one she thought I needed to know because for some reason Morghese knows a lot about the Forsaken. Because she's mega old, right? Like she's thousands of years old, so she knows. Oh, no, sorry, I keep getting distracted. She said some men are just born weak. They got something broken inside of them. And the day the last dragon, Bruce Leroy, went to face the boar when he needed his best friend the most, Ishmael sold him out to the Dark One himself. Everyone always said it was for more power, but my mom, she said it wasn't that. She said it was because Ishmael was one of those men who needed others to be weak to make himself strong. And I was too? Oh, God. Is she right? Save the last one for me, will you? So, Gawyn's now a drunk, weak piece of crap. He's a drunk who Morghese equates to Ishmael. Oh my god! So Morghese, who now is an expert on Forsaken for some reason, I guess anybody can have their own opinion, but whatever. Equates Gawyn to the betrayer of hope. What a terrible thing to say to your son, first of all. Morghese didn't feel that way about Gawyn either, as far as I remember. It was Galad that was sort of like, because, different fathers. Probably not going to happen either, right? But, and then they have Ishmael, they have Ishmael completely wrong. They don't, oh my god, anybody that thinks this is the Wheel of Time is on crack. And I know I shouldn't say that, but they've only introduced one Forsaken, and they've got him wrong, so wrong. Like they were rivals. Ishmael was the first to go over to the Dark One. He didn't sell out his best friends. No, no. Like, why? We don't need this bullshit drama. Just do it how it was written, and it'll be fine. Ishmael didn't sell, and it's like, oh, am I remembering this wrong? I mean, am I? I don't think I am. Maybe it's this headache right here, this brain aneurysm I'm about to have. Oh my god. So analysis. Let's look at Wheel of Time series analysis. Well, we don't know for sure who Gawyn is talking to in the scene. It mentions Alana and Gawyn's desire to improve his bow skills. It didn't mention it. It just says he doesn't know how to shoot a bow. And what does shooting a bow have to do with being a warder? Like, he's the warder with the bow. Like, why is there a bow specialist warder? His bow skills lead us to believe that he's talking to Alana's warder Ivron. In the first one, Ivron's preferred weapon during the season was a bow, according to character information. Blah 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 blah. The initial scene seems like it could be one in which we're first introduced the character and ED talking to Ivron. So, however, it does reference his brother and consume that this is a sign that both Gawyn and his half-brother Galad... Wait a second. So Gawyn... Gawyn's a Trakand. He's not a Damodred. Galad's a Damodred. How did I freaking... Like, how... Oh, God. Galad and Gawyn have different fathers, right? Am I messing this up? Am I, like, what? Oh my god. This is so bad. What do you guys think? There will be more talk of this, I promise. My brain has frozen in time. My brain is broken. Pardon the noise in the background. It's raining around here. But what do you guys think of this dialogue? Is it as bad as the Avienda dialogue? Are we happy that Gawyn and Galad have finally been mentioned and we are going to have them in the show? Do we think Gawyn is going to take a liking to Ivron? You know what I mean? Let me know. Like, share, subscribe. We're almost to 1,000 guys. And, man, this was a tough one. Gonna do some research and tear this apart with some buddies. I hope you're there for that too. But until next time, all hail the Lord Dragon. Have a great day, evening, or night, wherever you are. Thank you guys and gals.